What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing tonight? Surround yourself with the greats. Surround yourself with the greats. What do I mean by this? If you're a student, I'll speak mainly for students because I think that's the people that I can really relate to because I've been a student for so long. But if there's somebody in your friend group that does something well that you lack, surround yourself with that person. I've gymmed for, I think, like 5 years or something like that. 4 years. But I've always been doing the same thing. I've always gone in, done the same movements, pushed the same weight, haven't tracked anything, haven't really looked at my diet, and haven't seen results. And so I sort of just gave myself the out, which is like, oh, like you just do it to help yourself out, but like maybe your body isn't built to be big and put on all this mass, like there's things like that, or you just give up and you don't go consistently. But man, there's this guy who is in my class who's an absolute machine. And this year I made it resolutions to, one of my resolutions was to just get, big and put on a lot of muscle mass. And so I was like, what's the best, what would be a better way to do that than to start gymming and following an actual process with this guy, And so I signed up to the gym he goes to. We're going to start gymming together 3 times a week minimum. Again, coupled with jiu-jitsu, I think 3 times a week is going to be it. What I've noticed, I've worked out with him only twice. So yesterday was my second session with him. And to give you guys an idea, we were doing some exercises that I had never done in my life. In these 3-4 years of like researching and doing all this crazy stuff, like I had never witnessed the types of exercises that this guy showed me. And when I tell you that sometimes last year, like I would leave the gym and I would feel a little sore, but I'd be fine overall. Dude, this year, like after this workout, like I would feel sore like afterwards, like straight after the workout. The next day would be worse, and then the day after that would be absolutely brutal. Like I couldn't walk basically. Like I struggled to walk because it was very like leg focused, but in the best way possible. Like you feel stronger, and it's nice when you're being guided. Like when you have a workout partner, it's beautiful because you can push each other, you can be each other's spotters, but you can also give advice on form and suggestions on how much weight to push, which I think is super important. And I think another reason why like I'm surrounding myself with this person is because, and starting to work out and getting intense with the workouts, is because I genuinely want to become a good martial artist. Like I want to become a good jiu-jitsu fighter. And I know that building the strength and building the endurance to push and have explosiveness is only going to benefit me on the mats, And so it's something that I want to do. And man, I'm telling you, like I've been so sore lately. So when I did the second workout with this guy, which was yesterday, it was very leg focused, but my legs were so sore from the workout before that I had to, like, I tried doing some explosive exercises, but I literally felt my muscles were about to like be pulled. Like I felt like I was gonna pull a muscle and get injured. So I told him, I was like, for this one, like for the leg portion, I'm just gonna do stretching because I think I need it. But that's how sore I was, But I was in the gym with him. I was doing stretching for the leg aspect. Everything else I did. So chest I did, triceps, biceps, back I did, shoulders I did. And it's a lot of focus on like on explosivity, which I think is really good. But in general, man, like this doesn't just apply to the gym. Like if you're a student and you want to get really good grades and you see this guy who just looks smart, or this girl who looks really smart, who always gets the grades, who always performs and like just never seems to be phased by anything, who's just on top of it all, surround yourself with those people and like understand what it is that they do to achieve the results that they get. I'm sure if you really think about it, what's something that you do really well? Like what's something that you're super good at? And chances are you're really good at it because you've done it a lot. You've done a lot of practice in it, and people will look up to you for those things. People will, in the same way that people will come to you for advice or will admire like a trait that you have to do the same for other people. Like you have to have, like you got to be humble enough to really like analyze yourself and say, listen, this is something I'm not doing well. Who could I get inspiration from? Like who's someone that I'm close to that can help me with this? And then you just surround yourself and listen. Friends are more than happy to speak to you about these things. Like, if you were to ask someone like, how do you study? Like a stupid question like that, like they're going to be open enough to tell you how it is that they do it. And so just surround yourself with these people that are good at these things, and then you'll absorb the things that they do, the strategies they implement, like a sponge. And you'll notice if you keep doing it consistently, because it's uncomfortable to do it at first, because it's like embarrassing, awkward, whatever, you'll start beginning to pick up the pieces. Like you'll start picking up the little rewards from these little uncomfortable situations, rather than just being like, oh no, I know what I'm doing, like it's easy, and then you're just in the zone and you're doing your own thing, but you're not really mastering the process. You're sort of just running through the motions, even though they're not the best ones to do. So that's what I'm saying, like surround yourself with the greats. Like, to be great, you gotta learn from the greats. And if there's something that you're not good at, if there's something that you need to improve on, ask the questions. Surround yourself with those people that can really bring that out of you. And soon enough, like, you're gonna start picking up on the good things, you're gonna start learning quicker, and then like it's not like you have to stay with them the whole time. You can, once you gather the tools and the theory necessary, you can then apply this theory even, when they're not there. Like, for example, in the workout aspect, like there's gonna be some days where like I won't be able to work out when he works out, or vice versa. Like, there's gonna be days where I'm free and he's not free. So if I learn and apply that theory that he taught me, I can then do it by myself, but just get the results from it. So really, like, if there's anything I can say that like I'm learning through this process, is like, don't be scared of like challenging yourself and stepping out of your comfort zone. Just like surround yourself with good people. Like, surround yourself with the people that are good at doing those things. Surround yourself by the greats, and then you're gonna start picking up. You're gonna pick up on the things that they do, the habits that they have, and once you implement those in your life, then that's where you're gonna see like true, real progress. Not only from the actual like craft itself, like not only for bodybuilding, not only in the form of grades, but also you as a person. Like, you're more knowledgeable, you know more about life, and that's going to put you in a position to then help other people, right? And so that's the key, man. Surround yourself with the greats and have the patience, be humble enough to do that, and then you're gonna really start to see like a shift in your life. By the way, guys, before I end this video, I want to let you guys know that I have an Instagram page where I post reels every single day. It's called The Motivation Center. So the_motivation_center on Instagram. If there's any moment during your day where you feel lonely or demotivated or whatever, just go to that page. I guarantee you that you're gonna find pieces of information, that like content that's really gonna inspire you and get you out of bed or get you off the couch. And so that's just something that I really recommend you guys to check out. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.